Hey everybody, it's Jarvis White of The New Challengers, aka The Angry Challenger, and I am here with Ivan Lugo, the Dreaded Challenger. How you doing, Ivan?
What's up, everybody?
We are here for our second lesson, this one covering attacks. This is normal attacks, special moves, and command normals. Okay, so, Ryu is a pretty basic character, as is Guile. And I want you all to realize that when you pick your character and you're done moving around, getting a feel for their jumping and their dashing and all that good stuff, you need to take the time to press those buttons. Now, what I mean by that is your attack buttons. Now, in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, you have weak punch, medium punch, strong punch, and then you also have kicks that correspond to those as well. Now, if you're playing with an older player, you might say jab, strong, fierce, or short, forward, and roundhouse. Thank you, Ivan.
No problem.
Other than that, I mean, you've got 6 moves on the ground, standing, 6 moves crouching, and 6 moves jumping. You don't have to go through all these, but, you know.
Well, and then you also have a difference between your diagonal jump attacks and your neutral jump attacks.
That is correct, sir. This is why it's very important to sit down and explore all your moves, because if you get used to just doing, say, Ryu's jump roundhouse, you're going to notice that his other roundhouse does not hit as low as easily, and that would be killer if you're trying to set up a wake up, and all of a sudden, oh shoot, I only use this jump roundhouse, and it's different on me now. Don't be surprised if normals change, or even when you're close.
Yeah, watch this. So, do that far. It's a left hook, or a right hook when he's looking that way. Bip, in the face. Now get up close. It's an uppercut. And then it changes the move properties. So there's my far, my close. Well, my close. There you go.
Yeah, and the thing about that is, say if Ivan jumps at me, if I don't time it right, that's going to happen. But if I time it right, I get a pretty decent anti-air. So
right.
That's something to consider.
There we go. Nice anti-air.
Thank you very much, sir.
Right on.
So we have good old Robo Guile here and good old Mr. Karate looking Ryu.
I like to call him Guile Jack.
Guile Jack? G-Gack?
Yeah, and this is Ryu back when he was just a red belt.
Everybody's got to start somewhere, right? But his gi is filthy right now.
Oh, so disgusting.
So after you get done pressing your buttons, you're probably wondering, well, what does that mean to me? Now, for me, I'm interested in what I have that will knock them down and what my fastest normal is. And then I'm also interested in what will link. And we'll get all to that later in a later lesson. But let's explore some damage options here. I mean, like, obviously your jabs are going to give you the least damage. They're fast. They're usually positive on block, so they're safe. So if I block, if Ivan jabs me, I'm going to try to punish him. I can't. I just can't do it. Unless Ivan presses a button afterwards or steps forward, I'm not going to be able to punish that jab.
There, that's a punish right there.
Well, you went forward. Like, just jab once and block, yeah.
There we go, see?
I can't really punish it because it's probably like a plus whatever on block. Frame data is another thing we'll talk about later.
But just know that means I got time to block after that. Like, my punch is done and I'm blocking after that. You're not going to be able to punish it. It's safe.
I noticed a lot of newer players just want to get out there and they just want to use heavy attacks. They just want to go out there, hit that jump to sweep.
Hit me with that jump sweep. Nice, safe, 200 damage.
Look at that, look at that. You're getting a bunch of damage off of that. Getting that 190, and you're trying to get it.
Look at that. Oh, you're thinking to yourself, oh, 190 is so amazing. We'll get to how that's not so amazing later.
The fact of the matter is, if you're sitting there just pressing one button and they block it, if Ivan blocks my close standing kick right there, I'm at a disadvantage there.
Yeah.
I can block after that, yes.
Give me a second. Okay, let me block that.
You can see Ryu's body kind of like transition. Because I'm holding down and back as soon as I'm finished the move. Look at the amount of time it takes me to transition to a block after that.
Okay. Oh, let me punch.
Yeah, okay, I was holding it and it didn't work out. Now, for a lot of normal attacks, the timing is really, really tight.
Yeah, do that again. Do that again. No, I'm not getting this.
It's really tight, man.
There
okay,
it goes.
There it is. You got it. Now, for an advanced player, they're going to be able to actually see when a move that you do is unsafe.
Hit that again.
Ooh, that was a medium punch?
Yeah.
That
Hit it again. Hit it again.
Go for that hard knockdown, son. No, I mean like medium punch, boost combo that.
I'm trying to.
I want to spin too much.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Oh.
There's a bear in there now. Oh, the fact of the matter is...
The fact of the matter is, he hit me and I got a combo out of it.
Yeah, and the thing about that is, Ivan hit me with a medium attack. That's not even his fast as normal.
Yeah, I did it because it was a little bit more range, but that just tells you that move up close, not the safest.
So you don't want to end your combos or strings if someone's blocking with moves that are going to leave you vulnerable.
Yeah.
You always need to
especially like this one. That one. You don't want that blocked.
No, that is a special move. So,
or this one. Let me do this one. See, that one just straight up whiffs. Or this one. I'm going to sweep you. Boom. You just straight up get some sweep on that.
Oh, wow. What? Medium kick? What? What's up?
All right.
That's really hard to punish, dog. That dragon swing is really hard to punish.
Yeah. That's not safe.
Oh, it's kind of safe. Okay, well, they get the point.
Yeah. You gotta go through and kind of figure out, hey, is this one kind of lagging? Does this one take a long time to recover? Because that's good to know. So, if it's not safe.
Now, as far as attacks go, you look at all your ground attacks and all that. Now, you do want to visit the command list for this and look at your command normals. So, I know all of Ryu's command normals. He's got...
Guile has a lot of command normals.
Yeah, Guile has a ton. Ryu's got the collarbone breaker.
Which is an overhead, meaning you can't block it low.
So, if I break that block low, I can't get through, right? I need other options. Hit him with that.
Boom. Yeah,
and nice. He's got this press punch.
Which that combos. Boom. Meanwhile, Guile over here, he's got so many command normals. This is a medium kick right here. But check that out. Little hopping kick. I can hop forward. I can hop back. And look at this. This is my weak kick. Bip, bip. And then it's a kick throw setup. I also got regular heavy punch, spinning back fist. I got crouching. I got my sweep. And then I got this thing. Which, does that combo? I think it combos.
Oh, yes, it does.
Oh, it does. Oh, so Guile's got an army, an armada of special normals too.
You also have your meat. You also have an overhead.
Oh yeah, boom! Right there. That's probably the most important one. So I got this one. I got this one. I got this one. I got this one. I got a ton of them. Anyway, it's good to know them all because they have different utility. So like this is a great move. Great move. Boom! That's a great move right there. Because I can just immediately combo after Sonic Boom straight in a back combo. That's why he has it. Also, like I showed you earlier, this one, hold on. This one combos, and like I said, this one is a tick throw. So anyway, learn all your command normals. They all do different things.
Also, take note of the fact that I don't care who you are, unless you're Dante in Marvel 3, you have more normal moves than you have specials.
It's true, especially with Guile. That's one. That's another.
Ryu here only has 4 special moves in this game. He's got the Hadouken, he's got the Tatsumaki, he has the Shoryuken, and he has the Donkey Kick.
I like how they still call it Donkey Kick. They don't give us some cool Japanese name.
Well, you know how it is.
Donkey Kiku.
So, another normal thing you need to consider, which Ivan was talking about earlier, your throws. Now, throws are different in every game. The three most common ways I've seen throws executed are by pressing all of one type of button together, like all of your punches, or two different buttons together, like in this case, weak punch and weak kick. Or in other games, you just hold forward and you press heavy punch or heavy kick.
That's kind of the legacy way to do it.
Yeah. Modern games like Fighting Climax and King of Fighters, they still do that. But I think you'll find that once you get used to playing a certain way, you kind of got to wrap your brain around doing it, like by pressing buttons as opposed to just holding forward. Which that has all different kinds of nuances to it to make it more or less difficult. So.
Yeah. Also, some characters jump for me. I'll try it again. Air throws. Some characters do. They have the ability to actually do a throw in the air and straight up nag that person out of the air. Like
in some games, you can just straight up combo after throws. This is not one of them for the most part, but that's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So throws are important because you can't block throws.
Yeah. Now you can throw forward, and you can throw back in this game, which is important because if you're in the corner and you're getting pressed, oh look, check this out. Now you're in the corner, fool.
But if I'm about to throw him in the corner, he can just escape the throw.
Let's try this.
All right. Oh no.
Yo, dog, you gotta try that again.
What in the world?
Try it one more time.
Okay.
Oh. Try it. Yeah, one more time. Okay. I gotta redeem myself. No. What I did is I input the throw at the same time. And it leaves you in a neutral position, just completely breaks that throw.
Now keep in mind, this is we've talked about this before for movement and all that, and this time attacks. There was no blade on that. Okay, there we go. Take note of the fact that neutral position does not necessarily mean that you're truly neutral. Some people have more of an advantage at that range being neutral than other characters. So.
You know what?
Just keep that in mind. Because,
yeah, also keep in mind that some characters have more throw range than others. Now, generally speaking, you gotta be like right next to the person, especially in this game. Because some people have longer arms. That's good to know. Especially against a player like Zangief, who's just grabby. He's very grabby.
Yeah, you need to be very careful if you're going to try to fight in close or throw somebody like that.
Yeah, like a grappler.
Okay, so those are normals and command normals. Now, let's get to where we know everybody wants to really be
special. Sonic Boom!
Good old special moves. We went through them before, but generally speaking, there's various commands to do special moves. If you look over on the right, I'm going to get rid of your menu there, Ivan.
I agree.
For right now. We'll bring them back in this. Oh shoot, that was the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now you can see all of our buttons.
Yeah. Make sure those gloves are nice and tight there. All right, so show me what you got.
Okay, so if I press what we call the fireball motion, or quarter circle forward, that's down, down, forward, forward, and punch, in this case, I will get a fireball. As you can look over to the left there, you can see my button presses. Down, down, forward, forward, punch. Now, notice how there's separate button pushes. Let me try this. See, the game's pretty lenient. I can actually hold forward and press punch. It'll still give it to me. Or I can even get a perfect input. Can I do that? Am I good enough for that? Yeah, there we go. I can even do a perfect input. And it'll give me the same thing. Street Fighter's very lenient.
If you get close to the movements, they'll be like, yeah, you got that.
Yeah. Now, I actually left out one of Ryu's specials, but that's not good. Another move I have is there's quarter circle back, and in Ryu's case, it's a kick, so get a good old Tatsumaki there. These are called quarter circle motions because if you look at the pad, you're creating a quarter of a circle in terms of degrees when you do it. So quarter circle back, if you look over there, I'm doing quarter circle back on the left, quarter circle forward. Now let's talk about half circles. Ryu has 2 half circle moves. He's got his red fireball, and he's got his donkey kick. Red fireball is half circle forward and punch. Wait, he doesn't. Does he
Just
have
not
that?
in.
Does
Nope.
he have-
This is EX Fireball.
Oh, okay, yeah, you got me. Okay, so we're not gonna
Street
get
Fighter 2 HD remix. Yeah, half circle. Half circle is
he
back.
hasn't had that
forward.
forever, huh? Wow, tripping. He hasn't had that since like Alpha.
Yeah.
Okay, so never mind. He has his donkey kick. So that's back, down, down, forward, forward, and kick.
Making a half a circle.
But you don't even need all those commands, really. Like if you
What do you
look
do
over,
with that EX donkey?
notice in my command over there that there's no down. I just skipped it.
Huh.
Still
Wow.
counts. It still counts because you're pressing down when you press down, back, or down forward. I bet you with that EX donkey kick, you bounce off the ceiling, and I can do some cool stuff.
Oh, son of my face.
And that other move was my Shoryuken. That's the Dragon Punch motion. There's a reverse Dragon Punch and there's a Dragon Punch. That's forward, down, forward, punch. It's kind of like you're making a Z motion with your fingers there on the pad or the stick. So forward, down, forward. Now if you're
Straight up Zoro.
Now, if you're having a lot of trouble doing this, the way I normally teach people is most people can do a fireball. Most people can do that. If you can do a fireball, imagine it this way. Hold forward and then do a fireball. Because of the way the inputs work in Street Fighter and in many other games, it's going to give you that Dragon Punch instead.
Yeah.
Now, this presents other issues, like if you're trying to do a walk forward fireball. You might accidentally do a Shoryuken, in which case you're going to eat dirt, but that happens to the best of us.
Right on. Shall we talk about my boy now?
Yeah, let's talk about your boy right there, man.
Okay, let's go on the other side of the Street Fighter tracks. Half of the Street Fighter characters are all what we know as charge characters. Basically, they don't need complicated series of movements to make an attack. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be holding back the back button for a certain amount of time, which is usually about 1.5 seconds. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the opposite direction, in this case forward, and press punch at the same time. Again, I can do this all day. Now, all I'm doing is pressing forward and back. The trick is to get used to how long it takes to charge that thing. See, I was waiting a little too soon. Like, see how fast I'm able to do it? There's actually a shortcut to do them faster. When you're holding back, in order to really get the quickest sonic booms, what you do is you press forward, then immediately when you press punch, you're pressing back and punch. So you're pressing back, forward, back, punch. And what you can do is you can start charging the next fireballs. You can hold down that back. So I'm hitting punch and back at the same time. So I'm going back, forward, back, punch. If you do it very quickly, the game will register it as forward punch, and you'll start charging your fireball faster. Of course, his other one is charge down for 2 seconds, or about 1.5 seconds, and then I'm pressing up and kick. And that's his anti-air move, the flash kick. Now, if you're pressing down back with Guile, I'm pressing down back right now. I'm pressing both the down and the back. I am actually charging both moves. So in this position, not only can I throw sonic booms without moving backwards, I also have my flash kick. Oh wow, how about that? I have my flash kick ready to go. So, okay, you want to jump over my sonic boom? Oh, well, now I'm terrible at this. I got my flash kick ready to go. So you can charge both by pressing down back. There are other characters that have other charges. They'll have like back for 2 seconds forward and kick, back for forward and punch. So characters like E Honda or even DJ will have up to 4 charge moves. So there you go with that. Now in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, they don't have the complicated forward back forward move for the Ultra, but know that exists. You hold down back for 2 seconds, press forward back forward, then punch, and then you get like the supersonic boom or whatever. But that's not in this game, so we'll move on. Charge moves are they're easier in execution because you're only pressing 2 buttons, and it's really about timing instead of about a series of complicated movements like a Dragon Punch. But you have to take into account that I can't just walk forward and hit a sonic boom because I have to be going back. Basically, buffer in your charging. So I'm going to actually try to be offensive here for a second. Let me try that again. So what I'm having to do is I'm actually having to hide my down charge in the motion of the jump, the punch, and then I can get the cancel on the kick. So in order to be offensive with a charge character, you're going to have to learn how to buffer the charge in anything. So I can walk up to him and I can jab. What I can do is I can hit jab, medium, jab, medium. You know what? Give me a second.
You don't play as Gal in this game, man. It's alright.
It's when I try to say it while I'm doing it. It's hard to say it and do it, man. It's like calling your shot.
Yeah, it's true. Ooh,
but Dig, the point is, once you start a combo, is if you get enough hits in there, you can build the charge to finish it with your charge move. Does that make sense? Good.
Makes sense to me.
Right on. So that's charge moves in a nutshell.
All right. Well, I haven't played as charge characters. I don't. I can't really talk a lot about that. But what we can do is bring the big old Akuma in and talk about one of our last few commands that you'll see in a lot of games, the 360.
Now, normally we got our man Zangief up in here, the godfather of the 360 throw. He's a 360 godfather. But you know what? I got his pal Kuma in here to demonstrate how hard it is, to do it. There we go. That's his 360 throw. Look at all the damage. Also, he's got a full screen.
Deals more damage.
So let's talk about 360s real quick. It's like everybody wants to throw one. But here's the thing. You're pressing forward